Chowing down on a quality burger is one thing, but going organic? That's another game entirely. From high-end chains to the usual suspects, these are the restaurants that don't serve organic beef. To be labeled organic in the U.S., beef must meet the USDA's organic certification standards for sustainable and humane farming practices. Specifically, organic beef must come from cattle that are raised without antibiotics or growth hormones. These animals are fed organic feed, which means their diet is free from synthetic pesticides and fertilizers. And they must have access to outdoor grazing to support their natural behaviors and promote their well-being. Given these tough requirements, it's no surprise that many popular burger chains don't go out of their way to put organic beef in their burgers. Using organic beef can be pretty expensive, which explains why most burger chains opt out. Essentially, they're going for price over quality. Still, many burger chains have crossed the line in terms of the quality of their beef. Since 2016, Consumer Reports and the Natural Resources Defense Council have teamed up to keep an eye on the quality of beef used by major fast food and fast casual chains. They put together a report called Chain Reaction that grades these chains based on how they handle antibiotics in their beef supply. The 2021 report showed that a lot of well-known chains still aren't living up to quality beef standards of any kind, let alone being organic. So what can it tell us? Shake Shack prides itself on using high-quality ingredients, and its beef is no exception. The restaurant serves 100% all-natural Angus beef that's free from added hormones and antibiotics, a significant step towards more responsible sourcing. Its Special Shack blend, freshly ground from this Angus beef, is a standout feature of the menu, making for a juicy and delicious burger every time.
Ground fresh every night and made with only the best beef.
On top of that, Shake Shack serves its burgers on non-GMO potato buns, demonstrating the company's commitment to keeping things natural. However, while Shake Shack's beef is natural and free from certain additives, it does not meet USDA certified organic standards. This means that despite avoiding growth hormones and antibiotics, the beef isn't certified organic. It may still come from cattle raised with conventional practices that simply don't align with organic guidelines, however. Nevertheless, while the chain's quality of beef is far from the worst, those seeking a burger that's USDA certified organic should steer clear of Shake Shack. Red Robin is well known for its gourmet burgers, which use all-natural, 100% USDA-inspected beef sourced from the US. You'll be happy to know that the beef is free of preservatives and artificial ingredients, a big plus for anyone committed to eating high-quality meat. This emphasis on natural ingredients no doubt helps make Red Robin's burgers as juicy and flavorful as they are, staying true to the company's reputation for excellence. That said, while the beef is all natural and free from artificial additives, it's not certified organic. It doesn't use preservatives and artificial ingredients, but it still doesn't meet USDA organic standards. What does that mean exactly? The beef could potentially come from cattle raised on growth hormones and antibiotics, or it might be raised on feed that doesn't meet the strict criteria for organic meat. If USDA certified organic beef is a must for you, Red Robin's burgers don't quite fit the bill, even though they do excel in flavor. People often joke about what's really in McDonald's beef, but the truth is the company is pretty transparent about it.
So this is what we call beef trim.
Okay.
And it comes from familiar cuts that you may know, like chuck and round and sirloin.
All McDonald's burger patties served at the company's U.S. locations use 100% USDA-inspected beef. No other types of meat are involved. Plus, its burgers are free from fillers and preservatives, which is another step toward better quality. Despite all that, McDonald's beef isn't certified organic, which will come as a surprise to pretty much no one. Despite the quality checks and lack of artificial ingredients, the beef doesn't meet the standards for organic farming. Adding to the concerns, McDonald's got a C grade in the Chain Reaction 2021 report. This grade tells us right off the bat that its beef is still frequently treated with antibiotics. Is this a deal breaker for everyone? It doesn't seem like it, because in the end, who goes to McDonald's expecting health foods? The mouth-watering taste is what keeps customers coming back for more. But if you're set on avoiding antibiotics and sticking with organic options, you should definitely consider going somewhere else. Burger King's beef patties are made from 100% beef. They are also completely free of additives, preservatives, and fillers. This is probably better than you might expect from a fast food company. But it's not the whole story. Burger King is proud to keep certain less desirable ingredients out of its menu items. but its beef is actually labeled as neither organic nor USDA inspected. And it gets worse. Burger King scored an F on the 2021 Chain Reaction Report, which goes to show there are some real issues with the company's beef supply. This low grade is essentially proof that the beef it uses in its burgers is still frequently treated with antibiotics, which is not good for the cow or the person eating the beef. Founded in 2007, Smashburger is still a relative newcomer on the fast food burger scene. The restaurant made a name for itself for its unique approach to making burgers, as well as its dedication to healthier ingredients. Smashburger sources its beef from family-owned farms in the U.S., which are known for their humane, climate-friendly, and sustainable practices. This has helped set the restaurant apart from others in the world of burgers. Meanwhile, using fresh beef rather than frozen patties helps deliver a delicious, crispy crust, while keeping each burger as juicy and tasty as ever. This focus on great ingredients and better farming practices may be impressive, but it's worth noting that Smashburger beef still isn't certified organic. This just goes to show how tough it can be to earn the USDA organic label. Even without the organic certification, however, Smashburger remains a solid choice for those seeking a really tasty burger that isn't quite so bad for you. It's a testament to the fact that burger chains can do better by customers and remain profitable. In-N-Out is a beloved chain that has amassed a rather large cult following over the past few decades, and it's not all that hard to see why.
It's the best!
People can't get enough of the no-nonsense menu, the secret menu items, and of course the burgers themselves. Part of what makes the beef taste so good is In-N-Out's use of individually inspected, whole beef chuck taken from premium cattle. But is the beef in the burgers organic? Absolutely not. Like most burger chains out there, In-N-Out hasn't decided to invest in that level of quality. Still, die-hard In-N-Out fans don't seem to care. For most people, the combination of quality ingredients, unbeatable taste, and a fun dining experience is more than worth the price. Wendy's has made some waves in the fast food universe with what it calls progressive beef. It's called progressive because the beef is never frozen and comes from farms that treat cattle humanely and use antibiotics responsibly, all while keeping an eye on environmental sustainability. This focus on better practices definitely shows a growing commitment to healthier menu options for its customers. But here's the thing, even with these progressive steps, Wendy's beef isn't certified organic. In the 2021 Chain Reaction Report, Wendy scored a C, which is not a great score by any means. However, this is at least an improvement from the previous year's D+. It's a sign that Wendy's is making some progress, even though there's still room to go further. The company has set a goal to use antibiotic-free beef, pork, and chicken by 2030. While it's not hitting the organic mark just yet, Wendy's commitment to improving its beef policy shows it's heading in the right direction. Since opening its doors in 1953, Sonic has been all about that classic drive-in experience. Think roller skating servers and a menu overflowing with indulgent treats. When it comes to the beef in its burgers, Sonic does use 100% pure beef patties. But what good is pure beef if the beef isn't all that good? In the case of Sonic, you won't find high-quality, certified organic beef, that's for sure. Sonic's beef is worse than you might imagine, though, as the company scored a dismal F rating on the 2021 Chain Reaction Report. This failing grade makes it clear that Sonic just isn't putting in the effort when it comes to quality or consumer health. So if you're hoping for an organic burger, or, a burger that scores above a failing grade on serious quality reports, Sonic is not where you need to be. White Castle has been a staple in the fast food world since the 1920s. The chain is known in particular for those iconic square sliders, which have earned a special place in pop culture history.
I want 30 sliders, 5 French fries, and 4 large cherry Cokes.
I want the same, except make mine Diet Cokes.
In terms of quality, White Castle is far from the worst. It uses 100% USDA beef for its patties. So at least you know you're getting pure meat without any fillers. Yet pure beef does not mean organic, and that's a label White Castle cannot claim. But hey, it's probably not a huge shock that White Castle isn't serving up organic beef sliders. The brand is more about quick, cheap burgers than being the gold standard of health. If you're looking for that caliber of burger, you're going to have to find it at another restaurant. Founded in 1984 by Craig and Lee Culver, Culver's is a beloved Midwestern burger chain known for its signature butter burgers. The Butter Burger, featuring a fresh, never-frozen beef patty on a lightly buttered, toasted bun, is a standout menu item that keeps customers coming back. It seems that the small addition of butter goes a long way to help Culver's stand out in the crowd of fast food burgers. However, while Culver's takes pride in serving fresh, high-quality beef, it's worth noting that the beef in its burgers isn't organic. The burgers are made of 100% beef, however, which should still count for something, even if they don't meet the USDA's strict organic standards. Still, judging by the fact that voters ranked Culver's as America's top fast food chain in 2024, it's clear that the chain's dedication to fresh, flavorful food and impeccable customer service is resonating with customers. A rapidly growing U.S. burger chain founded in 2011, BurgerFi uses only Grade A Angus beef in its burgers, setting itself apart from many of the other popular burger chains. The restaurant also employs what it calls the Never Ever program, in which the beef used is free-range, raised vegetarian, and treated humanely with zero steroid, antibiotic, or growth hormone exposure. BurgerFi's suppliers raise cattle that roam free and are fed natural products or grass for the majority of their lives. That's a high-quality beef product right there. Despite all these high standards, BurgerFi's beef still doesn't come with a USDA-certified organic label. But honestly, with the quality and care that goes into its meat, this might be as close as it gets to organic for a fast, casual burger chain. It's nice to know that BurgerFi is serious about doing things right, setting a high bar for both flavor and ethical practices. A standout in the burger scene, Mooyah is known for its commitment to using 100% certified Angus beef. This beef isn't just any cut. It meets rigorous standards that surpass those for USDA Prime, Select, and Choice. For this reason, Mooyah confidently markets the beef in its burgers as being of a higher caliber than most steaks. Those are some big shoes for burgers to fill, and this kind of dedication to quality in the vast landscape of burger chains certainly isn't common. Yet even with this impressive standard, the beef Mooyah uses in its burgers isn't organic, meaning those Grade A Angus cows might still be treated with hormones and antibiotics. But should you let that steer you away? Probably not. After all, while Mooyah's beef might not come with an organic label, it's easily a cut above most of the other burger chains out there.